Alright, what we doing today, bro?
We need to get that 1.5, keep the C cup, low taper, man.
Alright, bet, got you. Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today we got one of those bangers, man, on my dog. So as you guys can see, I want to go in, we using my comb and start combing everything forward, getting everything together. Man, happy Thursday to all of you guys that's out there. I hope you guys been enjoying you guys' week. It's been a long one, but let's lock in, let's get right to it. So I got a 1.5 completely closed, and I'm going with the grain, and I'm bringing everything forward just so I can lay everything down, and I'm prepping everything, getting everything back right. A little bit more of an energetic, morning. Got everything started early this morning, so we rolling, we rocking. So if you with me, I appreciate you. So as you guys can see, we just keeping everything consistent as possible, making sure that we keeping the crown intact and getting the waves down packed. My dog decided to, wave up this time, so we getting it together. And as you guys can see, he got that super sandy brown hair. Look in the corners of that hair. That hair isn't thin, but that hair is a lighter color than the brownness of the dense areas of his hair. So pay attention to that, because we gonna visit that later on. Here, we want to do a nice clean, rounded, guideline that basically aligns itself with the top of the ear. Just keep it a low taper, and so we could expose the C cups. And as you guys can see now, completely open, using my clippers, and I'm gonna give myself at least another 1/2 inch, and that's basically a pinky's width. And for me, that's gonna give me enough guideline room to be able to fade this out. So as you guys can see now, I go in with a 1/8 guard. Then that 1/8 guard is completely open, using the hilt of that blade, just basically debulking and feathering it out, just for it to get softer and softer and softer and softer, so we can get a nice clean blend. See, that's fire. Now completely closed, as you guys can see, just staying on the hilt of that blade and just taking my time. Sometimes it's gonna take a little longer than other times. Sometimes you gotta feed specific hairs through the teeth of the blade. But with all due respect, when you learning in this game, this is just some things that we learn. Not every haircut gonna be as fast as others. So with that being said, just understand and know what your canvas is doing, understand your guidelines, understand the system, and work the system. You will eventually get there. Time efficiency, all of that goes out the window when you start to do this thing for real. Barbers think about time efficiency from the beginning, just trying to make as much money as possible. When you care about the quality of your haircuts, time efficiency is the last thing that's on my list. I'm not trying to cut 30 people in a day. I'm cool with just cutting 10 people a day, for a better price for myself, just so I could pay attention to the quality of my haircuts. Like I said, I'm not in the shop to kill myself no more. I'm not in the shop to kill myself no more. It's not my end all be all. And as much as I love, cutting hair, we got way more to our lives. We got way more to, our personal things that's going on in life. So, don't kill yourself in the shop if you don't have to. Also, I want to rotate to the back of the head, completely closed, and I basically want to just start me a guideline, and I'm looking at the back of his hair, it pretty much look tapered, so I kind of want to just, fit in these pockets, completely open at least a whole inch, and it's going to give me more wiggle room, because now I'm starting to create, an area that I can create some nice transition in. As you guys can see, everything is coming together well, we feeling it. Drop them halfway here, I'm fading in between it. You really can't see the guideline that hard, because I didn't set my guideline with my trimmers, and I set it with the clippers, so it kind of blends, easier. It's new steps and techniques for different people, different strokes for different folks. Completely closed right here with a 1/16 guard, not completely open, and just taking my time. I'm just staying consistent through and through, brushing one, fading one. I'm locked in, I'm in that place. So, when we there, that's when we having fun. Big shout out to my dog, Jern Boomin, for one of these, man. I ain't heard so clean in a long time. So, shout out to my dog for sampling this. My dog always come through. Beat packs be crazy, sample packs be crazy. We working, man. So shout out to my dog, Jern Boomin. Shout out to all the other producers that be on the channel as well. Only One Lil Lee, and my dog Deontay as well. So, shout out to everybody. Just keeping everything consistent. Halfway here, fading in between, brushing one, fading one, feeding the hair through the teeth. And you know, we just deep bulking, and we stand on the hilt of that blade. Stand on the hilt of that blade is making me not have to use bigger guards in this scenario because I'm feeding the hair through the teeth. Same thing here. Y'all know what we like to do on the right side. I just like to connect with y'all. I want you guys to understand and know, like, you know, patience is a virtue. No matter if you a barber, no matter if you like, you know, a basketball player, music artist, whatever it is, patience is a virtue. You can't tell me that you're ready to be successful and you don't know how to be patient, because sometimes timing is everything. We see it now with boxing. We see it in a lot of the biggest sports. Timing is everything. And if you time things, you know, correctly, they might not come when you want them to come. But timing is everything. You know, it's everything. Maybe the man upstairs didn't want you to have it right then and there. Maybe you had to walk through some other fire for you to get, you know, where you trying to get to. And I'm not trying to make this an overly religious thing or overly mental thing, but what I want people to understand is because you putting in the work now, if your time isn't right now, that don't mean that your time isn't ever. You know, just be patient, love doing what you're doing, and, you know, just stay consistent and it's gonna come. So now I want to go in using some hot lather, and I want to just lather up the front of this lineup. I want to get it all the way together. Lathering up this lineup is gonna make the hair follicle super soft for me to be able to do my thing. Assisting that with a hot towel, and then now pulling everything away. I normally let the hot towel sit for at least 5 minutes, and then I, you know, move the hot towel. But as you guys can see now, I want to go in with some wrapping lotion. This is a new technique I've been adding on to my services. Wrapping lotion just the front of the lineup, and then behind that I'll go and assist it with a neck strip to tie it all the way down, so I don't have to go through the whole head with mousse and lay it down with a do-rag. It's just easier for me to just rub, you know, that wrapping lotion on the lineup, wrap it with a neck strip, you know, blow dry, we laid it down. Now let's get active. So now I want to go in using my trimmers, hitting my vertical areas in my nape area, just taking my time, staying consistent as possible. We spitting that white crack line. Y'all know what time it is, boy. When that boy locked in, it's special out there. I'm not taking my time around the corner, using the corner of them blades, and you know, that's what we have fun doing. Cause now all of that work, all that taper and that fade work, it means something now. Cause now we can line it, we can put a line to it. Just look how my trimmers is hitting, man. They hitting hard. I got a new unboxing coming real soon, man. I'm trying to do it this Friday, so I'm gonna knock out the unboxing this Friday. I got a new clipper. I got a new modded clipper, man. Y'all gonna be like, whoa. If y'all been watching 4 for Ken, you know I just got on the Andis GTX with the Babeless blade. So shout out to Ken, the 4th Ken for that. You know, I've been watching this page and I seen that. I'm like, you know, let me hit up my dog Filthy. Let me test that out. So I got them coming through. Y'all gonna really like them. So right here, as you guys can see, I'm hitting both of my vertical bars, establishing myself some dominance in this lineup. Remember, what you do to one side, you do to the other. That's how we create this symmetrical look. So now that I have 2 vertical bars, I want to recenter myself with a center point in the middle of the head and work myself all the way to the left and meet that vertical line to create my 90 degree. That's all it's about, is, you know, you create these dots. We play connected dots in the lineup to make it precise. Play connecting dot, you know, to make the lineup as straight as possible. That's what it's about. As long as you can see this thing to be easy for yourself, then you're gonna be able to execute at a high clip. And you know, a lot of people try to teach things super crazy and super hard. Like, making complex things even more complex is the most distasteful thing ever. And that's why I try to make this thing as dummy proof as possible and make it as simple as possible. Now doing my C cup starting at the bottom, because I know I'm spitting that line. I could go and hit the bottom of the line and trace myself all the way up into the curve of the lineup. Just keeping everything consistent as possible. Clippers gonna do their thing. I'm not pressing. I'm letting the clippers really rock out. As you guys can see, it's prominent, it's clean. We in the game. And as you guys can see, remember I mentioned earlier, look how sandy brown the hair is on the front of the lineup. That hair isn't even trimmed down further than the 1.5, and it's super lighter than the rest of the hair. I love clients like this because y'all know we finesse and we do our thing to haircuts like this to really, you know, stand in that pocket. So as you guys can see, we just got clean, nice, natural work, and y'all know this is just foundational work. And when we got a high foundation, we can start start to work in our application area and then set ourselves up for execution. So now that that's there, you know, we're gonna clean up the face right now and get some of the scraggly hairs out the way, get my dog back looking young, get my dog back looking clean. You know, it be the small things in a haircut. It don't be so much as just the whole haircut in entirety. Sometimes it just be a facial hair cleanup that'll make somebody look younger, make somebody look so much more cleaner. Of course, your tapers and things of that nature gonna pop out and make a person look, you know, cleaner. But I'm talking about facial wise, and you clean up a bunch of that loose hair or all that extra hair that somebody don't want on their face, it just make them look so much more younger. And as you guys can see, we just taking our time. Clippers are super sharp, so we don't want to press. We don't want to destroy this client's skin. Clean. Yeah, this is clean. This is clean. All of my people out there, man, if you in Tampa, Florida, I am offering free haircuts, you know, for content. So, you know, I'm trying to get my people to pop out. When I was in Chicago, I had so many Floridians and Florida people saying, come out here. Y'all can't even pop out for a free haircut. So let's make this super easy. You know, let's make it super easy. I want y'all to drop down in that comment section who trying to get a free haircut in Tampa, and let's do it. Let's set it up this weekend. All free haircuts traded for free content. Let's get it. So now I want to go ahead using my Beam Team Cordless Compressor XL, assisting it with Sean Tune 45 clutch card. And as you guys can see, it's keeping me in my boundary. I'm able to disperse and, you know, lay this color down, and look how I'm able to hit them lighter areas or them gaps throughout the hair, you know, to really, you know, make the hair blend in with the darker areas of the head. Fire. Like, that's what it's about. It's about consistency. It's not even about paint. It's about enhancing a haircut. I understand and know that enhancements is not for everybody, which is respect. I can't be mad at somebody who don't appreciate or like something that I like. When we talk about really bringing, you know, a haircut all the way to life, and some people just don't have the strengths in a lineup or hair density in a lineup as much as everybody else. So sometimes you have to alter these things. Altering these things help you take your images to the next look. Look at this. This is fire. You can't tell me looking at a sandy brown hair client and adding this color just don't give it that pop, don't give it that flush. So we double up here though, because I didn't want to put fibers all over the hair, but as you guys can see, I wanted to just put it in the front, because even when laying no drip, it just works as a waterproof base. Then we go with hair fibers to build on top of that, because hair fibers build on top of hair, but the wet liquid product that comes from us no drip doesn't build on the hair. It just creates and serves itself as a foundational waterproof base. And look at that. We gassing by any means. So we hit it with spritz, blow drying it for a little bit. Let's go in now using the Tune 45 Precision Pack pencil, best pencil on the market. We using this pencil to basically create some contrast and conceal this lineup. We want that sharp look. Y'all seen my trimmer spit crack, so I don't need this pencil at all to assist it in a lot of my haircuts, but I do it anyway because it's just something that I add behind a chair. I got people that's paying $100+, you know, for a haircut, and I started a standard price of $100, so I want to get them any and everything that's going to allow their haircut to be pushed to the next level. To me personally, it's for my Kodak moments, it's for my pictures, it's for my video moments, it's for pushing the pen, it's just adding some sauce to the haircut. I understand that this isn't for everybody, but y'all know Beam, and I'm a bend the rules, and the reason I'm a bend the rules because I'm cut for it different. You could take it as cocky as you want to, but I tell myself that all the time, like, what I do don't define, you know, what you should do, and don't allow my, you know, my confidence to bring out your insecurities. Like, I'm Beam, this is how I do barbering, this is how I learned it, this is how I love it, so this is how I'm gonna teach it. I never had nobody teach me barbering, so I'm just trying to give you guys the game the way that I never received it. And as you guys can see, we gassing by any means. Leading the client back, angle the razor at a 45-degree angle, bring everything back to its lineup, and just stay consistent through and through and rock out. And as you guys can see, we gassing on every angle, bro. We gassing on every angle. Yeah, we gassing on every angle. listen. Like this thing when it come to cutting hair, bro, like you just gotta find what work for you. And if you can find what work for you and you in your pocket and in your own lane, bro, you gonna elevate. You gonna take it to another level. Cause when you in your own world, it's like you having your way. So, to a lot of barbers out there, I hope you guys can find that, that safe place where you can just have your way mentally, you can have your way physically, and, while cutting the client's hair, you feel that confidence, you see that confidence, that I just hope that you guys are able to achieve that understanding. I get a lot of newcomers, DIY moms and dads who get in my comment section, and I hope you guys have been really elevating with your haircuts, cutting your son's hair and things of that nature, because that's what I'm here for. So I want to just go and add a little bit of pencil to the taper because I feel like I smoked this taper. It didn't need it, but why not? Let's add some pop, let's add some flair. If we gonna do it, let's do it all the way. Look at it, look how it adds that pop. It adds that flat gas. So it's unfortunate that we get clients that come in looking crazy by the head, but as barbers, it's up to us to change that outcome. Without further ado, y'all know how I give it up. Let's lock in. Hashtag TBT in that comment section. Hashtag Glash. Hashtag Glacier Gang. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Beam. If you was able to make it through this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. And may God bless.
You think?
Clean, boy. Man, you go for real.
Yeah. No, definitely, bro. I appreciate that. This number 2.
Oh yeah, that's part 2.
You know they go back in the comment section, man.
I already know, man. Part 2, we had to run it back, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, had to get me right, bro.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, nah, you in there.
I'm clean.
I'm gonna tell you so you can see your taper too. Your taper icy.
Tape it back. Oh, that's clean. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.